I'm Charlene and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome to the chaos. So this is part 2, episode 2 of my Pride Market prep vlog. So I have 175 plushies to make before the 9th of August. And honestly, what the fuck was I thinking? So we've already filmed episode 1, so if you haven't seen that already, I definitely suggest you go and watch it because this is going to be a follow-on to that. We did really well in the first week. Well, I feel like I did really well. So the plan for today is, you've probably noticed and wondering, why is Charlene actually got makeup on for a change? I'm actually off out. I'm off to my friend's baby shower in a couple of hours. And if you watched episode 1, you'll see the very, very cute plushie that I've made her for the baby. I'm very excited to give her it and I hope she likes it. The plan after I've been at the baby shower is to finish off my turtles, my fruit turtles. I wanted to make 9 of them. So far we have made 5. So we're in a good position to finish those 9. I still need to make an otter and I need to make a pig for 2 orders that need to go tomorrow without fail. Another big thing happening this week is the Little Flock collection, my pattern. My pattern testers are well underway. I've had some amazing feedback already. I'm very excited to launch that. So that will be happening this week as well. Hopefully, I think I said I would do it either Sunday next week or Saturday next week. Can't remember. I'm a bit lost with my days. So just to give you guys a little teaser of what I'm thinking this week. I want to do my dinos. There's a lot of like little bits that need finishing, so I still need to finish the keyring stand. I think there's like 10 keyrings that are still needed. I'm gonna leave mystery bags until the last week and just do like a whole day of mystery bags and get them done. I say that I'll probably be bored and will absolutely not be doing that. I really want to finish my Cute Faces Tiny Legs stand, which is a nod to the brand that we all know but I can't say. The big JC, you know what I'm talking about. So I want to get that stand finished. It's almost there. There's like 8 or so that I need to get done. And then, as per usual, I'm going to have to do like a marathon of making small legs. Oh, here comes trouble. Don't know if you can see the sausage walking in. No, he's not. You going to come and say hello? So yeah, we need to finish off the legs, which I do every time. Hate doing the legs, but they've got to be done because it's the finishing piece to the plushie. And I want to throw in a couple of new stuff. Oh, we need to do the otters this week. Definitely need to do the otters. And then big news, I've just been accepted to do another market at Hamerton Zoo. How awesome is that going to be marketing at a zoo? Like, only problem is it's a week after Pride. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to find a way. If Pride is a complete sellout, I don't know what we're going to do, but hopefully it's not. I mean, who wants to wish their market's not a sellout? But if you're a market and a crocheter and a marketer and a crocheter, you will absolutely know what I'm talking about. So let's see how it goes. I will put a plan in place for Hamerton. I'm thinking of like just buying like a 10-in-1 zoo pack. I'm sure I've got patterns, but would need to test them. So, you know, we've got turtles, we've got octopuses, we've got things that are already tested that we could use. But you know what I'm like? I want new stuff all the time. So I will deal with that nearer the time and then go into panic mode nearer the time. Good evening, beautiful people. I keep forgetting to use my pink microphone. So it's 9 o'clock. Baby shower went really well today. I haven't really done too much. I've been editing the last video and uploading it. That took me a lot longer than I expected. Then had dinner and then went on the TikTok live for a bit, which was nice to catch up with everyone. And I got a few orders from it. So happy days. What I have finished is my pink lemonade turtle. And I've done a watermelon one. The lighting's really not the best here. But this is actually a baby pink. And then I've just started the otters. I've now had a second order for a second otter, so I'm just going to get both of them finished. I'm going to get the heads done tonight, heads and limbs tonight, and then I'll do the bodies tomorrow morning, or I'll just see how I go. I might just plow through them and get them done this evening because the football's on, so he was watching that and I have a bit more time. But I am feeling tired and my hands feel really sore, so I don't want to overdo it. I can't remember what else I was going to mention to you guys. We'll have a check-in obviously tomorrow morning, and we'll get our shit together for the rest of the week, work out what the plan is. I've started stressing about Hamilton Zoo today. It's got into my head about it being a week after Pride and not having enough stock. So I do need to think about what I'm doing. It's only going to be a small table. Like, it's only a 6-foot table, so it can be easily filled. Like, half of it could be mystery bags. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be anything crazy, but I will want perfection, as I always do. So, good night, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. So it's Monday. It's 8:15. So I've got 45 minutes till work starts, and I've got a few bits to do. Last night, I did manage to finish little Samuel Otterson. How adorable is he? Like, he is priceless. He is probably one of my favourites to make. And so he's a snuggler. The pattern is by Just a Mom Crocheting. I think it comes in a pack of 3. I think you get a platypus and an otter together. And then you can also make Perry the platypus. I use Elise Voluto, so he's super soft. I think it's 14 mil eyes. And I actually use a 4.5 mil hook, which is actually quite a small hook for Elise Voluto. I normally use a 5 or a 5.5. But for some reason, when I first tested and made these, I did it in a 4.5, so I needed to stick with that. So he is being shipped out today with the axolotl, which I don't know where that is. We also have a couple more orders that I need to just get sorted this morning. I had somebody order a couple of mystery bags. And I also managed last night to make the head of another otter ready for the second order. So I'll get that finished at lunchtime today. Oh, sorry, I've just hit me muff. And I still need to make the pig for the other order, which I'm going to try and get done before work. It's a bit ambitious because, like, that's 40 minutes away and I don't want to rush it. So we'll see. I need to go to the post office at lunchtime to take what orders I can take. Oh, and I also had a little TikTok order. Now, TikTok, they give you like 1 hour to ship it. So I need to make a little mini pop up for that order. I don't get many orders through TikTok. I don't really push the shop. I only really have it as like a face thing because like TikTok gods will always tell you off for like not pushing their platform, which is really annoying because the cut that they take is ridiculous. It's a bit like Etsy, really. Hence why I try to promote my little website as much as possible because the fees are not as bad on there. And it means that I don't have to ship it within like a day because obviously everything's handmade and I don't have everything in stock. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get cracking. I'm not going to delay. I'll go through the week's plan with you guys later once I've worked it out. But you know what we're like, we make these plans, never stick to them. And I think that's what makes it just funny and chaotic, isn't it? That I'm a list maker, but don't actually stick to my list. It's so like stupid. But that's me. Anyway, I'll catch you soon. Right, a little check-in for you guys then. So it's now end of work day and I now can do the things I love. This morning I managed to finish the pig. So the pig order is going out tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to go to the post office today, so it's going to happen tomorrow. And then at lunchtime today, I've managed to make a baby pop-pop. So pop-pop is my pattern. This is actually made out of Yarn Smith chenille. Usually I make and sell pop-pop in Elise Voluto, but I have got 2 variations, or I used to. Bear with me. Let me go and tell Hamish off because he'll just keep barking. Okay, where was I? So yeah, pop-pop. This one is made in the Elise Voluto, Yarn Smith chenille. The Elise Voluto comes out slightly bigger and slightly fatter, and I find that's a little bit better for an emotional support. This size is perfect for a keyring, I would say. I don't make this size anymore. I didn't realize they were still listed on my TikTok shop, and somebody ordered yesterday. So I have made this version and will likely to be removing that version because I just love the Elise Filito one so much more. The plan tonight is to do, this is ambitious, 2 Inky Binkies, 2 axolotls, and possibly 6 swingers. The swingers, I'm going to do just the animals though, not the actual swings. I'll do them as like a whip. Plus, I really want to update all my social stats. I haven't done that for a week or so, and I really like to keep track of all my numbers so I can see what content everyone likes. So I really want to get that done, but it's not like needed. I can absolutely do it tomorrow. That's the plan. It's ambitious, but I'm gonna get. I mean, Inky Binkies take like 20 minutes each, so I can definitely get those done before Hugh gets home at like 6. And then the axolotls normally again about 20 minutes each. And then I would say swingers are about 20 minutes each. So it's doable. It's doable. Let's see, shall we? Good evening, people. Excuse the absolute state of me. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good look. But you know me, I am what I am. Que sera, sera. So it is 9:45 and it feels much later, and I've been a busy gal. So the plan was to try and do swingers, axolotls, and inky binkies. I've second guessing the swinger situation on the market. The reason being, when I think about it, they're always a slow seller, and I think I'm just putting too much pressure on myself to have all this variety. So we're sacking off the swingers. There's no swingers. They're out the window. They're swung off. And therefore I've concentrated on axolotls tonight because, I mean, look at this awesomeness. Ta-da! I haven't made these all tonight, by the way. Let's just not say that I've done that. I've made 6 tonight. So the ones that I've made tonight is the purple, and it's like a unicorny type variegated yarn. It's this here. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's King Cole Yummy. Don't know. I need to double check. Then I've made a yellow one with a pink sort of like variegated. I love this one. I need to put faces on them. Some of them have faces, some don't. Love that one. This is giving me like unicorn vibes. And he's got a face. I mean, how adorable is that? I've also done the traditional pink, which I need to do more of. And I've also done, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this, oh, I've done 7. This one, I really love the one. It's like a creamy colour with orange. It's kind of giving me goldfish vibes. This is giving me Smurf vibes. Love him. And then the others were just, the other 3 I already had, but I'll show you these guys anyway. So there's my strawberry axolotl. I want to have a whole fruit vibe going on if I could. I don't like this one. This is my least favourite. He's giving me clinical vibes. Like doctor vibes, green, NHS, medical. Poor axolotl. He's very cute though. I'm sure someone will love him, but I will not be making that colourway again. And then there's just like a yellow one. But I'm really liking the pastel situation. So I'm very, very happy with the progress on that. That tray is done. Boom. I am going to go to bed, get a cup of tea, a curly whirly, because I've been a good girl and I absolutely do deserve a bit of a treat. I'm going to make legs. I'm just going to sit for the next sort of 40 odd minutes because I won't be able to go to bed and just sleep. I will sit and make legs, little legs. And then therefore I've got them for the likes of my pickles and any of the other cute faces, tiny legs range. And yeah, I mean, Hamish has called it a day. God love him. I'll show you. Are you done, baby? Yep, he's out for the count. He's absolutely knackered, bless him. He's been at puppy school today and been running around like a lunatic. So good progress today. I'm going to get up early tomorrow and I'm going to try and do the 2 Inky Binkies that I wanted to get done. Inky Binky, by the way, is Drift, the octopus, if those of you don't know. And this axolotl pattern, I believe, is sweet beans. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it's sweet beans. No, it's Gnome Creates. Forget sweet beans. Sweet beans is the capybara. Gnome Creates. I've just seen it written down. Yeah, good progress. Very happy with how it's gone today. And tomorrow is another new day. We'll work out what the agenda is tomorrow. I did not post my reel that I was supposed to post tonight or edit that at all. And I did not do my stats. So they'll have to go on tomorrow's list. But I did order new business cards. Winner, winner. With the new design, the new branding. I did finish Peggy Pig. That's all sorted and is shipping. And I did my other orders. So I'm very happy with the progress. Like, that's good considering I've done a full day's work as well. So good night, sweet dreams, and I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. So I've just come to bed to start the legs, and I've just done a quick count of how many sets of legs I need. No, how many legs I need, and there's 16. 16 legs. Grr. Good morning. So last night I managed to make 10 legs, which I'm really pleased about. My brain this morning was not going to make any Inky Binkies. We would have ended up with missing legs if I even attempted to try and make an Inky Binky this morning, so that did not happen. But obviously the plan is to do them. So I've got 3 already. Hey, Mish! He's such a diva. He's like, where's my carrot? Just wait, please. So I'm going to do 3 in this and 3 in this. So we'll have 9 octopus. Although 9's giving me like, I don't like the odd number, so we might have to do like a middle one. I really, really, really need to put an order into the wool warehouse, and I've been holding off and off because I'm on like a yarn ban, and it's just not going to happen because I'm running out of black cotton and I'm running out of like the green that I need for my pickles. And I don't like to run out. It's giving me bad anxiety. So the wool warehouse, I'm coming for you today. They've also got, I think there's, is it Snug as a Bug? There's a unicorn shade that I really, really want to make octopus out of. And I really don't need it, but I really want it. I know there's people watching who will absolutely relate to this dilemma. I also woke up to a lovely little order this morning, so I need to ship that out today. We've got a little chick in a bear hat and chick in a strawberry hat. This is my last chick in the bear hat, so there is plans to make more for Pride. So I just need to make sure I get those sorted. I was up early today, so I'm going to just finish packing these orders and have them ready to go to the post office and get to the post office before I start work. Desperately need a coffee. And if there's time, I might be able to squeeze 1 Inky Binky in before 9 o'clock. That's ambitious. Anyway, I best go get the boy his carrot, otherwise I'm going to be carrot. And I'll check in with you later. Hello. So it's about 4:45, so I don't have long left of the working day. Thank God. It's been a crap day, let's say. And I wanted to show you what was good in my day today at lunchtime. So I was chosen to be a pattern tester for the amazing Lex in Stitches. I was chosen to pattern test her pocket ferret, and I just wanted to show how adorably cute she is. I've decided to call her Verity, and I did Verity in the Elise Softy Plus, so it's the thin fluffy yarn, in a 3.75mm hook. Added a little pink safety nose, I think 10mm eyes, and I love her. She will be going on my shelf of all my other pattern tests. And I need to decide whether or not this is something that I would want to make again for markets. what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think this is something that would do well. It took me about 40 minutes, but only 45 because obviously it's the fluffy yarn. It's a bit harder to do the stitches. And actually, this is the first time I've ever worked with a Least Softy Plus. I bought loads of it and have never used it. So I think it's really cute and I love her. You could even do it in loads of different colors. I think the patterns are solid. You can make it in a solid color, or you can do the color changes on the pattern. Hopefully by the time that I post this on Sunday, that pattern is out. I can't remember when she's launching it, but if it is, I will definitely tag it below. If not, head to her Instagram, give her a follow, keep an eye out for the pattern release. She has got some incredibly cute patterns, and I feel very, very privileged to have been picked for the pattern test. So I'm very happy about that. And then in other news, which I'm very, very, very happy about, I reached 500 subscribers today. I mean, like literally, I started this YouTube channel, a month ago, if that. I did not expect 500 subscribers. I was like 500 by the end of the year was the goal. I think it's crazy that 500 of you actually want to watch my content, and I feel very honored that you do. I love doing it. I love being here. It holds me accountable. It helps with my mental health as well, like 100%, because I'm talking all the time and I feel like I've got friends that understand crochet and are part of the crochet community. And yeah, it just feels amazing. So maybe we might get 1,000 by the end of the year now. Who knows? I remember I had on my bucket list for when I started this business was to do a YouTube channel. And I don't know what made me decide to just do it one day. I thought, right, let's get it done. And here I am now. Like, I've even got a pink muff, guys. Come on. Also considering buying a camera. So thank you, because I wouldn't be able to do this, or I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys. So honestly, thanks. I'm overwhelmed with happiness and joy. Anyway, I need to put a plan in place for this evening. I did finish an Inky Binky this morning. I did a stone coloured one. Love this stone colour. And obviously there's the orange ones, and then we're going to do the green, and I think I call it like galaxy. I don't know what colour it is. But I'm a little bit Inky Binkied out, I'll be honest. I just don't want to do Inky Binky tonight. So I need to decide what I want to do tonight. But I want to do something that is quick and easy to do, and I can do multiples of them, because then I'm going to feel like I've achieved something. Because if I just do like one thing, I'm not going to feel like I'm making headway at all with this plan. So I will check in very soon and let you guys know what I'm doing. Hello, lovely people. Okay, chaos has begun. So I've decided to get the second table out and actually get every bit of stock out and just relook at this plan, because I just not in a good place with it. And I'm so glad I did, because I think I'm creating so much more work for myself than I need to. So I'm going to show you the mock-up of the stall. Obviously the tablecloths are not on and everything's like, there's some whips and stuff, but it will give you guys an idea of what my little brain is thinking. And I think I've just saved myself a week from just doing this. Like, I'd written the pattern from the drawing thinking, okay, I need this and I need this. And actually now that I've got it all out, I really don't, because I had spares left over and I was thinking I'll just keep them as spares, but I've decided not to. I'm going to have them out on the stall. So let me show you guys. Okay, so as you guys know, this is in my bedroom, which is crazy. And it's the wrong way around. Like, some of the props are not in the right place. Like the big market stall there shouldn't be there. It should actually be in the corner there. Like, so just bear with me, because this is just me getting out to see what spaces there are. Okay, so we've got the adopt a kitten station. The vagina is going on there. We have gaps in the chicks with different hats, the undercover chicklets. I was going to design and do a chick with a pride hat, but I've decided I'm going to do some rainbows with little legs across here. Octos. random bowl. I've just got this one green alien left over, and I don't know whether to just fill it with more green aliens or not, or whether to think of something else to put in there. Obviously in here we've got our fruit turtles, so strawberry, pink lemonade and watermelon, so we've got a couple of gaps to fill there, so they're going to be the same. We've got blind capybaras, so they need their eyes and the orange on top, and we need a couple of spares to go in the back. We've got our sausage dogs. Hamish is up here. I need to make 2 more of those, I think, to fit in there. We've then got our gender turtles. There's a couple of unfinished ones that are going to be spares. I think I wanted like 2 or 3 of each gender. We've got one random little ribbity, bless him. He's the last one left, so he's just there. We've got the bowl of fruit frogs. I need to test these though. These are the testing ones. I need to make another one to actually test the eyes, the hybrid one. I've got a random leggy frog left over, so he's in there. We've got the willy. This will be the bowl of the Inky Binkies when they're finished. Then we have the, I keep calling it a market stall stand. I don't know what it is. But Otis Greenfield is going to have a deck chair, and there'll be, I think I'm going to put a couple of chubby frogs on here on their lily pads. In here is going to be Tony Ravioli, emotional support, and one other emotional support animal. Probably Pop Pop. And then obviously we need some more peas in the pods. We've got an army of capybaras. I need a couple of more chickens and some mushy pops. Over here is the cute faces, little legs. We know what the plan is there. We've already got loads of whips of these ready to go. So that stall is finished. That is not for sale. That is my Chelsea the cheesecake, and that is my sardines. In here, I'm probably going to do the marshmallows, if I'm honest. And then obviously, we're not going to have time to test him, make him, and sell him. So he is coming off. Sorry, little guy. We have some spare bowls here to put some more minis. I'm thinking whales and stingrays or something small, grabbable, cheap. That's all the legs that I made the other night that obviously needs to go on. So ignore that. Here, we've got duckies in buckies. So I'm going to make a few more of these in just different colours with different accessories. Here we have my small turtles, which I've decided to discontinue because I've moved over to the Elise Voluto, the bigger ones. These are still obviously cute and still need to be sold. So I've just done a bowl of little turtles that I might just do these for a tenner and just be done with it. Then we have our beautiful rainbow axolotls. This is just one left over. This is, to show you guys, this was the difference in sizing. So this one here is done in Elise Voluto, and he's much more chunkier and more substantial, and I just think just nicer. Whereas this is done in Yarn Smith chenille, which is also a good size and just as nice. Both I've tested and can sell, just would prefer the bigger ones over the small ones. So there's just the one little one left over. Sorry, I didn't finish off over here. So this is going to be my little flock collection. So all of these little birdies that you see, including Pop Pop, who is obviously missing because he's sold out because he's very popular. These are all going to be my new pattern release coming out, as you know. And they will be filled there with them. We have our beautiful traffic cones. I'm going to do a couple of rainbow ones, and I'm going to do some orange ones because obviously there's a few repeated here. I feel like the traffic cones normally have a much bigger space and there's more of them, but I'll just have to be selective in what I put out. Over here, so this originally was empty, and I was going to create otters and some new dinosaurs and test them. The otters are already tested, but the dinosaurs not. And I thought, what the hell am I doing? I might as well just use my Triceratops that I've already got in stock and try and sell them and have them in that space. Same with my little Dougie, the Highland cow, God love him, who everyone keeps thinking is a guinea pig. And then there's Geraldine the cow. So yeah, that is filling that. So that's filled that gap. I was going to create loads of new plushies for it. And then over here, we've got our little rainbow bees. I need to make 2 honeybees or a couple of more honeybees that are in the black and yellow, because obviously people love the black and yellow. And then finally, excuse all my washing hanging behind, we've got the keyring stand. So I still need to fill a few gaps for here on the keyring stand. So there we have it, guys. I know it's hard to kind of picture when it's got all the colours and stuff, and we still need to do the pink canopy. And I still want a showstopper piece for here. And I don't think this is coming with me because I hate it and I hate everything on it. So I think I want a couple of just showstopper pieces, like a big grumpy turtle maybe and a big fat chubby frog, I'm thinking. So if you think about it, there really isn't that much left to do and is totally manageable. So there we have it. So now that I've kind of seen this and it's in place, it's going to help me when I wake up in the morning, see the stall and be like, what are we making today? So I'm going to make a new list. Don't know why, I just think that's funny because just got lists coming out my ass. And then stick to it. And I think what I might do is cut the list up and put it in a jar and just do grabbable, like what we're making today, because that will help me. That's the plan. That is the plan. So first port of call, write the list, and then tonight let's try and plug some of these gaps. I might go away and make some little Tony raviolis if I can get 6 of those out, because this is super quick, super easy pattern, and they're very cute. And I think they're really unique, you know. Who's got an emotional support piece of pasta? I've not seen that anywhere else. So we have a plan and I feel excited, and let's get it done. So guys, it's like 10 o'clock and I've called it a day in the studio. I've come upstairs to bed. I'm gonna make a couple of inky binky heads in bed. So I'm doing something. I must admit, I feel like I've not been productive at all this evening. Quite disappointed actually. So obviously we've done the stall setup and that's great, love that. Decided that we were gonna do some Tony raviolis. I'm just not happy with them. Here's one Tony ravioli, and then I've done a beetroot one, and then I was gonna do a spinach one. But how they're sitting in this tub, I don't like. I'll show you guys. So the plan was to put them in here. And I'm not sure if people would recognize that they are pasta. Do you see what I mean? Like that doesn't really work. They're a bit of an odd shape. So I'm now not keen on having Tony ravioli. I mean, they could sit like that, but I just think that looks naff as well. I no likey. So, I mean, they don't really fit very well in these bowls either. I mean, I would have a sign that says pasta, but there's not really anywhere else to put them, so I'm a bit stumped. So I'm going to leave it tonight and have a think about it. Because they're not a big seller, Tony ravioli. I just like them because they're quirky. And obviously he comes with his little emotional support tag as well, which is really cute. Something to think about. Good morning, it's Wednesday, it's Bon Jovi Day. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. It's all downhill from here, guys. Right, so I've woke up this morning and my brain just feels scatty as fuck. Like, I know I set the stall up yesterday, really happy with it, and then this whole ravioli situation unfolded. I definitely hate the ravioli this morning. I mean, I'm looking at them this morning. So this is just to recap. This is Tony ravioli. This is the beetroot. This is the traditional pasta. I don't dislike him. I do like the product, and they sell and have sold, and I like the emotional support al dente message that I have. It just doesn't fit on the store where I want it to, and there's nowhere else for it to go. So now my OCD is like, I can't deal with the ravioli. So early this morning, I decided, let's make it in a least voluto. Let's see how chonky and big he looks. Like, would that look better? This is the megalodon of pasta. He's freaking huge. I mean, he is so big and squishy. I actually do love him. But being this big and having bobble feet, I don't like. It just doesn't work. So then I thought, okay, that would be really, really cute. We could put, the actual legs on him. That'd be really cute. And he could definitely be part of my cute faces, tiny legs range. So I do like that. But I obviously would make it, test it and all that jazz. So I'm all pasted out, to be honest. That's a no-go. I did, however, last night manage to just do 2.5 inky binky heads. So I'm happy with that. We can finish those off. They won't take long. They're like an easy job. Yeah, I feel like I need to just, I've not got my shit together today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel really scatty and I feel like I'm gonna be massively unproductive and I'm gonna be working at 1,000 miles an hour today. But we shall see. We shall see. I will check in a bit. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee. Oh, I went to Slimming World this morning. I lost 1 whole pound. Happy days. Yeah, and I got a new book. So I'm going to sit and just flick through that, have 10 minutes to try and calm my mind, if that's even possible, and enjoy my coffee. And then we will start the working day. I've got half an hour until I start my job, which I also don't want to do today. So good luck to those who work with me. I'm on one. Hi, I've just took the delivery of my new tablecloth runners. I'm so excited to show you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you ever see photos or have seen videos of my stand. It's got this awful, ugly baby pink runner that says the Charlene James collection, which I just knocked together like a year ago because I needed one and I rushed it and it was not my brand. It's not even my logo. I don't even know what it is. It's an absolute abomination. And it's took me forever to finally get the new website live, get all my branding sorted, and it's here. It's finally here. And I have to give a shout out to my wonderful designer, Will, who I work with. He has done it for me. Right, here we go. Ta-da! I'm so excited. So it's obviously gonna it will sit. The hot pink will be either side, and then this will sit. This will probably be back to front for you guys, but here it is. So what I'm going to do is, because the stall is set up upstairs, I'm going to go and quickly shove a tablecloth on and put this runner on, and then I can show you guys what it looks like. Yay! How cool would it be if I had a dress like this? Can you imagine? And there we have it, guys. I love it. It looks so good. Sorry if you can hear Hamish barking. He's just back from puppy school. I've bought 2, so obviously there'll be one for there, but I wouldn't put both of them on the stall. It would just be hot pink, and then the white runner there. I bought 2 because at Christmas we are split with at Ely Cathedral and Peterborough Cathedral, and I'll need 2. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. Obviously, it needs a good iron. Good evening. So it's about just come up to 7. Hugh's gone to poker. I have an evening on my own. I'm actually going to go and lie on my bed and crochet in bed with my gym jams, a cup of tea, a curly whirly, and Yellowstone. That's the plan this evening. I'm getting a bit cabin fever in this room, working here all day and then crocheting all night. What I have done after work is finished this guy. So this is a smaller version of the bigger otters that I had on the stall for Stanford. It's made out of yarn smith chenille, 14 mil eyes, and I think that's a 14 or a 15 mil nose. I can't remember. And I love him. So the reason I wanted to make him today was to try and sort out this drama we're having over these trays. Tony Ravioli was a disaster. So instead, we're going to replace it with the otter, which actually doesn't have a name. I think I'm going to call him Sprout. I mean, it's obvious, right? He's got a sprout. I think I can't remember who the pattern is by, but if at the time of editing, I will link it below because it comes. I think there's like 4 or 5 different varieties. One comes with like a little blue cap and a flower, and then there's one that holds a little fish. But I think for simplicity and for just so that I only need to kind of make one for testing is I'll just do the sprout version. Now, this is how he sits in the tub. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of cardboard just at the bottom so he sits up. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. That's the plan, and I think I can fit 6 of these in here, but just for time I'm just going to make the 4 for now, and if there's time I'll make 2 more and fill it. The other thing about the otter is that I can take him to Hamerton Zoo, which is going to be a week after Pride. Good morning. Yes, it's Thursday and we've nearly made it to the weekend. I do have a sausage with me, actually. I don't know if you can see him. There's his head. He's literally taken over my chair. I'm bullied by this dog. I have to sit like this and work. Like, what's that all about? But he's my boy, and everyone knows I spoil him. I'll try and tilt the camera so you guys can see him without this. There he is. Look at the eyes, people. Look at the eyes. Hang on. I don't want to stop the recording and multitasking. There we go. What's the matter with you this morning? You've had your C. I can't say the word carrot, otherwise you'll be on me. I think he heard me. Yes. So last night, what did we do? We said we were going to do otters. We did not do the otters. So I spent a few hours catching up with my crochet bestie, Emma from Jack and Tony. Shout out to my girl. So what I did do, so obviously I made this one up yesterday. And I like it. I like how it's made up. I love the size. I love it. I want to make more. So I need to obviously make one for testing. So I did do, or have started, the testing. So I think what I might do this morning is actually do the tests for the otter this morning. Because it dawned on me last night after saying we're doing otters, I thought, well, the otters I did last time was an Elise Voluto and completely different combination. So if I'm changing over to Yarn Smith, I need to retest. So I'm going to retest those. And then this morning, what I did do is a cone, 2 cones actually. I don't know if you can see, he's just there, one right there with eyes. So I have another cone. I think I'm going to have 3 oranges. Let me get him. He hasn't got a face because this is my pattern. The cone is my pattern. I should be shouting about this a lot more, shouldn't I? Okay. No, he's not finished at the bottom. So yes, cone. He's not stuffed. He doesn't have a face. And actually, this is a terrible me trying to sell this because it's not even finished. But that is my pattern, and it's very addictive, very quick and easy to make. 15-20 minutes, and they are one of my best sellers at markets. So there you have it. Okay, so plan this morning is to test the otter. Now it's actually early here. It's actually 6:30. About 6:45 now by the time we finish this. So I'm hoping to get the test done in an hour. All being well. Eyes and everything should test. It's the little sprout on top that I'm just worried about, which I have reinforced with cotton. And then I can do the paperwork later this evening, and it's done. Bosh, out the way. I've got pigtails in to feel cutesy. Is that even a word? And I've actually got makeup on today, and I've actually showered today. So today is a good day. It dawned on me that it is literally 18 days until Pride, and I still feel that there's a mountain to climb. But we do have this weekend and then the following weekend. So there's still 2 whole weekends to get stuff done. I definitely need to have a whip day, and I definitely need to have a day making mystery bags because we haven't even started on the mystery bags. Anyway, I've been waffling now for nearly 5 minutes. I will love you and leave you, and I'll check in later. Goodbye. Okay, I do not know where the day's gone. It's like 7:15. I feel so tired. What have I been doing? I've just finished testing. Look at Steve. Poor little otter. He's just battered. But he is tested and he has passed. I managed to get him washed and dried outside today as well, which is very rare, but it's hot here. So he is all done, he's all intact, and I'll put him in the bag of the graveyard plushies, I think. Just got to do all the paperwork now, so I'm just going to get that done whilst it's fresh in my head and be done with it. And then gym jams, large glass of wine, and I think I might have an evening off because I just feel a bit burnt out. Not gonna lie. I know that I probably won't be able to sit there and not crochet and just chill because I just can't. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm so tired, and there's still so much to do. But I don't know why, but I feel like today is like Friday and it's not, and it's gonna kill me when I wake up tomorrow realizing that it's not. It's Friday. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. I'll give you an update then, and hopefully have more of a productive evening tomorrow, and definitely a productive day on Saturday without a doubt, because otherwise we're running out of time. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I woke up this morning feeling crusty as hell, like headache, and just felt like I'd been hit by a bus. I don't know if I'd had too much sleep or not enough sleep, but I've not woken in a good mood. I sat there, had a shower, still don't feel any better. Sat there, doing my makeup, put my magic markers on my face because I've got meetings today outside of the house. Hello, sausage. And yeah, not feeling good. Sorry, Hamish has decided to bring us his toy. Let's just bring him up. 2 secs. Okay, he doesn't want up. He wants to throw his toy. Oh, and now the dog walker's here. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. That was the puppy school for Hamish. He gets picked up on the puppy bus on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday, and he goes and plays with his mates. I can't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not in a good mood. It's been a long week. I've got awful meetings at work today that I'm really anxious about. I don't really talk about work too much because I just don't. Because my happy place is crochet, obviously, and I want to do it full time if I can at some point. So last night I said I was going to have a night off, and I went for a nice bath, and then I did sit and I did make some more peas in pods. They haven't got faces, so this is what they will look like. I'm keeping this set for me. I love it. When I made it, I was like, yep, that's my set. I've always wanted a peas in a pod. And I also made 4 more peas. 1, 2, oh no, more. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll have 3 lots there. So hopefully get the pods finished today. And that's good progress. I need to do some adjustments to the little flock collection. All of my testers are done now apart from one. So we're on track to launch on Sunday. Yay. Might even try and do it Saturday night so that it kind of coincides with this video launch. And I hope they do well. I'm very excited about this one. And I need to do the edits, get that sorted, and then I'm also going to done some testing yesterday, all the documentation's done for that. So although I'm feeling grumpy, we have made good progress this week, and I am happy with the progress. There's not too much else to do, she says. I mean, I haven't actually written a list or been through it all, but in my mind it feels okay. Good evening. It's 9 o'clock and it has not been a good day. I've really got into my own head today. Work's been really stressful. Yeah, it just has not been a good day. I have, though, however, I've just finished putting the limbs on a grumpy frog. He needs his face. I don't know if you can see, I've just put some feet on my little stars behind me, and I've got one more limb to put on a grumpy turtle. So I was just doing a couple of little whips there, and I have made a list. So this is everything that needs to be done before the 9th in terms of stock. Let me count it up and we will confirm exactly how much is left to do. Okay, we have 103. And that includes the 40 mystery bags. So 63 main plushies, which are made up of, to be fair, there's nothing mental here. 16 of them are key rings. I reckon I might be able to bosh out a good 20-25 by the end of this weekend. If so, I reckon we'll be on a really good trajectory. I can't say that word, trajectory. And be on track. I've really got into my head about Hamilton Zoo today just because I need zoo animals, and at the moment the Pride stall is not zoo animals. And I feel like I'm going to a zoo, I need to have zoo animals. But this is like I get hyper fixated on these things and then get stressed about it. But that's just ADHD for you, right? So yeah. So although it's not been a good day emotionally, I do feel emotionally drained. You can probably sense that my energy and vibe is like low. And it's because there's a lot going on up here. But crochet is my therapy, and it does help me get through the challenging times, and that's why I'm grateful to it. I'm grateful that I have this skill that I can just push things away out and not keep. Anyway, I'm being a little bit morbid, guys. Sorry. I'm going to call it a quits for the night in terms of videoing and filming. I am going to do one chubby dino. I think I said I wasn't going to do them, but I am going to do them. So I need to make one, see what it comes out like. If I like it, it will go into test. If not, then we'll just think about what else I want to put in place of it. But everything else on this list is pretty straightforward and easy to do and have all been tested. So happy days. Anyway, good night, y'all. Good afternoon. So my Saturday morning has been a bit crazy. Sorry, I'm literally like fresh out the shower, letting my hair dry, and it's gone completely fuzzy. And I'm Hagrid vibes. But yeah, my Saturday morning has been crazy. I had to go and see my dad, and then there was just like family drama, but we won't even go there. I've got things to show you guys. So, happy mail. My new business cards have arrived. Ah, look how nice they are. So I've got my little website slogan on there now. Too cute to resist, made to be loved. And then obviously a scan me to be able to go to like my link tree to see all my socials, and then my logo on the front. So I'm very excited. I've got 200 of those. Also just took delivery of 200 eyes from Tactile Crafts. Thank you. £78 worth of eyes for 200 eyes. So obviously for us Brits, we have to be UKCA compliant, and these are compliant eyes and they're not bloody cheap. They are very expensive, but at least my plushies are tested and safe. And I'll pay the price. Also, wait till you see these guys. So last night I did get my head down and I did make 2 chubby dinosaurs. So the first time I made it, I was obviously seeing like about timings and seeing how long it took and things like that, or just to see if I even liked it. The second one that I made was about timing, stuffings and costs to see whether it's actually going to be like profitable plushie. And now the third one I'll make will be the actual testing plushie. And I love them, and we're definitely bringing them to the collection. So this was the first one. Look how cute it is. I think this is just incredible. So it's a baby pink. It's done in Elise. Size 5.5 mil hook, 16 mil eyes. Adorable. And then the second one that I made is my green one. So providing obviously it passes tests and stuff, which it will do. So obviously I'll only have to test the bobble stitches and obviously his spike and his eyes and then like his tail and things. It's not too hard. See ya. Sorry, I'm saying goodbye to Hugh. Oh, and we have a spider. Ooh. Sorry about that. I had to get the spider. It was creeping me out. So I love the chubby dinosaurs. Gonna get another one made for testing. I'm very happy. Hello, hello, hello. So this is going to be the last video for this series. I've just finished 6 pigeons. Pop, pop the pigeon. And I've just finished editing the pattern for the flock collection. That will be launching. By the time you guys watch this video, I will have launched it. It will be available to purchase. Just a reminder, Pop Pop is a free pattern on my Instagram, so you can go and make him. He is like my bestseller at my markets. And then I'm just going to give you guys a quick showing of them all together, all 6 birdie birds, so that you can appreciate how amazing they are. I'm not going to lie, I am biased and feel like it's like the best thing ever. Just saying. Okay, guys, here they are. The little flock collection. So this is Pop Pop, Chip Chip the seagull, Bud Bud the budgie, Bob Bob the robin, Dub Dub the mallard, and Pip Pip the cockatiel. There we have them. They do have little tails as well on the back. Hang on, there you go. Some of them do. So thank you very much for watching. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Obviously, I'm quite new to vlogging. I am blown away that we have reached 600 followers already, subscribers already. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Please leave comments, likes, shares. It does massively help. And let me know feedback. Let me know what you guys think to these series, obviously the market vlog series. I will be doing another tutorial. I will be doing a how to crochet my mini fluff beam, my chick. That's also a free pattern over on my Instagram, but I am going to do a tutorial for that. Feels like you guys like tutorials. And then I'm going to start another week of vlogging as of tomorrow. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all, and I hope to see you all in the next video.